can find more information on our website, BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com. But as we enter the beach, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by the Big Store. When you're on Bolivar and you need anything, stop by the Big Store and you'll be greeted by a staff of smiling faces and a staff that's eager to help you find what you're looking for. If the Big Store doesn't have it, well, the trucks didn't bring it. Well, we're getting on the beach here, and I want to show everyone, tide's up right now, and if you go to the Big Store, Keith has spray and wipes by the buggies. I would just want to let everyone know he's also put up plexiglass between the cashiers and the customer. He's done everything he can to make sure that the Big Store is safe when you have to go up there and get supplies. So anyway, we're going to talk this morning about what is and what isn't on Bolivar Peninsula, because there's a lot of rumors floating around, and we've got links on our website now. If you go to BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com, and on the bar up top, click on it. If you're on a desktop and that, it's easier. If you're on a tablet, but go to the About page and the County page. And on the County page, I have links now, and there's a title that says COVID-19. There's a link to the ESD2, which is the medical emergency site here. There's a link to the Galveston County Health Department, and there's also a link for the CDC. That way you can get all the information you need, and they update these sites regularly. The CDC, Galveston County Health Department, and then there's links on the ESD site for different things. So anyway, we do have a stay at home. And what we're seeing down here is a lot of homeowners that this is their second home, and they've chose to stay at home at their second home. And that's okay, because they own that home. I don't think we have very many vacationers down here, or renters from what I've seen. And I know that by this weekend, I think there was a few spring breaks going on that most of them are going to be gone. But we do have a lot of homeowners, because we've been getting calls, and we've been getting calls from people that are in Houston, Dallas, and all of them have said, hey, we'll bring our own stuff, but, we're going to come down and enjoy our house. And so that's what we're seeing down here, is a lot of homeowners that are using this because everyone's got to stay at home. And so they're using this as their stay at home, and that's okay. That's their home. Now, as far as the beach goes, let me talk about what's been canceled and what's open. I don't know a business down here, and we're going to go through some hard times because of the coronavirus, because of people not coming down here. I don't know a business down here that has laid anyone off. These are family-owned businesses that are doing everything they can to keep their employees on. And with that being said, if you are down here, shop local. No one has laid anyone off. Now, some of the beauty stores and that have had to close under the amendment deal, but no businesses, restaurants, or anything that I know of have laid people off. They're doing everything they can to keep their employees in. Now, all the restaurants are open down here. Some of them have cut back hours. They may not be open till 9 o'clock. They may be open till 7 or 8, just because of the traffic they're getting, the lighter traffic. But all the restaurants are open. You cannot dine in them. You cannot dine on the property, but you can call it in, and all of them have curbside pickup. and most of them even have delivery. So think about calling into Stingery or Jose's or Hardheads or La Polita and being able to pick up the great food that you eat there and have it in the comfort of your home. Or Chris and I, the other night, we ordered something from Stingery on Wednesday night, I think, because they had a special, and we picked it up curbside. I signed my receipt, and we went down to the beach and sat in the truck and ate our dinner, and it was awesome. And so, you know, there's some things to work around, and there's some things you can't do, but there's a lot of things you can do, and the best part is you can enjoy it on your deck with your family. Maybe do a puzzle. I know a lot of kids have been doing classes, and we've been doing the online classes on history and stuff. We'll have another one Monday and Tuesday, and then we're off Wednesday without a class, and then we do another one Thursday next week. We've already got them lined up. So anyway, as far as the beach goes, we've been getting calls, 20, 30 calls a day. The beach is open. A lot of people have called and said, look, we just want to come down for a couple hours and let the kids play on the sand. I drove the beach, and you can go back to all my videos because all my Bolivar Lives are up continuously. Even the first one I did is up. But you can go back this week and drive down the beach with me, because I always make at least one drive down the beach a day, and see there's not that many people on the beach, and they are spread out. We've got 27 miles of coastline here. So if something happens and you've got to get out for just a couple hours, hey, bring your food with you if you don't want to call it in an order, and enjoy a couple hours. The beach is open. I know people are telling people not to come down, but in reality, you can go to the links and see. There's not a travel ban in Texas. Now, if you're coming from New York, yeah, maybe you want to stay somewhere for 14 days. But right now, I've told you what I know, and I even talked to Sid Bose yesterday with ESD. I've put the links up on our website so that you can see any updates or anything, and all you have to do is go to the About page, which it also has links for local businesses and everything down here. But you can also go to the county page, which I've got the county numbers on there and the mosquito control and all that. But I also have links to the ESD number 2, which is the ESD board that takes care of the the ambulance service down here. I have links to Galveston County Health Department. I have links to a link to the CDC, so that you can get all the information you need to make your decision in one location. Our phones are always open at the Tourism Center. They ring, Kathy's there from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we'll answer any questions, but we're going to start referring you to that. But I wanted to get something out there, and I told some people I would. We do have a stay-at-home here in Galveston County. We have an open beach on Bolivar here in Galveston County. You can come to the beach, but you can't have groups of more than 6. And yesterday I drove down the beach twice, one during the day and one at night, and all I saw was families or maybe some neighbors that were down at their house or lived here. They were down on the beach. I didn't really see any more than 4 people, maybe 5 if there was a big family and they had maybe a grandparent with them. But I didn't see any more than that down here, and everyone's spread out and everyone's having a good time. Chris and I drove down the beach last night, and everyone was waving, enjoying themselves because they could get out of the house and get some normalcy, and that's what Bolivar's all about. If you choose to stay in your house, I respect that, and everyone else does. But the information's on my website now. Just go to the About, go to the county, and all the information's there. The links to the ESD number, Galveston County ESD number 2, the Galveston County Health Department, and the CDC, which is the government site. So all the information you can get is right there. It's sunny skies right now. We've got a little bit of haze around, but it's going to be okay today. It's looking good. We've got a front coming in, so we're going to have some cooler temperatures. But actually, from what I've heard, the warmer the weather, the better off you are, because this is a protein molecule, and the heat actually breaks down. And that's why they're saying wash your hands with warm water for 20 minutes or more, because the heat from the water breaks down the outside of it, and then the molecule disperses. And so anyway, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this, because I'm more into tourism. I do care about Bolivar Peninsula, and all the businesses that are advertising do too. I talk to all of them, especially now, just about once a week or twice a week, once every 2 weeks, to find out how they're doing and actually what they've got going on. But all the restaurants have told me we're open. Some of them have restricted hours on what time they close, but all of them are doing curbside pickup, and most of them are doing delivery, and a lot of them have put together package meals so that when you order it, it's enough to feed you for a day, 1 or 2 meals. You know, if you have a party of 4 or 5, at least you can get one, and it's family style. All the restaurants are doing everything they can to be safe. You can wipe down your buggies at the big store, and Keith is working his tail off to make sure we have everything we need down here, and he can stay open so he doesn't have to lay off any employees. So anyway, no businesses have shut down here other than what is regulated and has to. I know April had to close the salon, and I'm sorry for that. Maven's closed just because they felt they weren't essential, and they wanted to, for the safety of their employees. But the restaurants are open, Latitude's open, the big store's open. And, you know, I know Latitude told me they're wiping things down, and they're also limiting on how many people can come into their store. So all the businesses are down here are doing their part to try and make it a safe environment. And we ask you too, if you don't want to get out or don't feel safe getting out, stay at home. If you need anything, call one of your neighbors or call us at the tourism center if you're in a bind. The phones, like I said, Kathy's there from 10 to 3, and we'll do everything we can to get what you need. And if you have any questions, we'll be more than happy to answer them. But we are going to start directing people to the county page so that they can read up on what's happening down here and what position Galveston County's in, and Bolivar Peninsula. So hope y'all enjoyed the show. Let us know where you're listening from. We'll see you when you get down here. If you see us driving down the beach, don't run up to the truck, but you can wave. We love seeing thumbs ups and waves, and say hi to everyone that we saw yesterday evening as Chris and I drove down the peninsula on the beach. So anyway, y'all have a great day, great week. We'll be back a little bit later on today, and until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.